All right, we are live again with the Daily Parks and Rec show with Chad Parker. He was also with me where we met at the Alabama Parks and Rec Association a few, 3 weeks ago? Has it been
Yeah,
a
not
month?
long.
Yeah, in Auburn. And now he's also at the Mississippi Recreation and Park Association. We are thinking about inking some kind of partnership deal because what they have going on is just a win-win in every direction. If you are running a little community park and want to get into league ball, I'm going to actually let Chad explain a lot more what he does, but I'm so excited about the work he's doing. Whether they partner with us or not, I want to see them succeed because this is exactly what Park System is about. And this was actually, I didn't even tell you this, Chad. This was a big part of my life that affected me. Just a baseball coach when I was a little kid, and I can't hit a ball to save my life. But man, it was you to think I struck gold, and it was some little neighborhood coach that just gave me the chance, believed in me. I hit the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I was out there and just had a great time, and I still carry that memory with me. So maybe tell us a little bit about what it is that y'all are doing over there with Braves Country.
Yeah, well, that's what it's all about, is impacting kids. We all know the benefits of sports and recreation on kids as they grow up. And they learn so many things through the game. It's a lot more than the game, and the recreation departments understand that, and coaches at the rec departments understand that. What I love about it is, when you are playing for your community, you're probably not being coached by a former professional. You're probably being coached by a fireman or the mayor or,
Right. Dads volunteering.
Dads in the community.
That's right.
And you really just grow with that community. And you just learn so much more than baseball, in that setting. And what's going on in the world with travel sports, we're not against travel sports at all, but it's not for everybody. Yeah. And it shouldn't be for everybody. But the constant should be Parks and Rec in all sports, but especially baseball and softball for where we come in. And what we just noticed with the Braves is the pendulum has swung way towards travel sports. And it's really having a negative effect where people think, well, my son wants to, or my daughter wants to do this so much. And then you have the pressure from the people around you. My kids' friends' parents are saying that we've got to do this. This group is doing that, and it becomes a peer pressure and then you got coaches and people that are involved saying, well, if you don't do this much, or if you don't do it at this level, or if you don't, then you're not going to get this. And that's where we're coming in as the Braves saying, time out. We're the professionals. Listen to us.
Yeah.
Listen to our coaches, listen to our scouts, listen to our players that'll tell you playing multiple sports is the best way to develop. Not playing year-round is the best thing to do. It's no different than going to the doctor about nutrition. Do you want to give your kid ice cream because he loves it every meal? Well, you can. And he's going to be 500 pounds and not want ice cream down the road. And he'll lose his love for ice cream if he has it every single meal.
Right.
So it's the exact same thing. Is people want what they want, and they want it right now, and they are not being patient to let it develop, and they're not developing anything else about their kids except that. That's an issue.
And, to have the feedback from people that have made it all the way to the top. I love how you say, look, we are the pro team. This is the Atlanta Braves, one of probably the biggest brand in baseball.
Absolutely.
And so you're able to hear from the early childhood of the players that are on your team. This was my childhood. And they're telling us it looks a lot different.
Yeah.
than what people are assuming is what they need.
Yeah. And listen, I'm Chad Parker. People are not going to listen to Chad Parker say it, and they're going to say that's the gospel. But where I come in is I had 3 boys go through this. I've been through it as a coach, as a parent, and seen it from all over. And so all I did was connect the professionals to it and make sure the professionals understood the problem. Now I can say, hey, I've got contact with these. Now listen to the professionals.
Yeah.
And so that's what we're trying to do is get that messaging across.
Right. Right. Yeah. So glad. So let's say you're just a park and rec director in a little town in Mississippi. What does that look like from start to finish? They're here. They just discovered what you do. Give us maybe what the first year looks like, how y'all get involved, how they can, use y'all's programs.
Well, the main thing is just getting affiliated with us,
Mhm.
getting affiliated, becoming a Braves Country Park. Now you've got access to all of our partners to where if you have to order baseballs or softballs or catching gear, or bats, gloves, you can order it through our partners through that we deal with the Braves and get a big discount. So that's one. We can save money to the Parks and Rec. If you do have all-star teams and want to have tournaments, you can host all-star tournaments and you can make money for your park. So it's very beneficial for the Parks and Rec, but mostly it's connecting with each kid in the park. And each kid will have access to online instruction. Each kid will have access to discounted tickets if they do come to Atlanta and want to come. So it's something for everybody in the park. And then if the All-Stars want to play, we will have a Mississippi State tournament this year. We're working on when and where. And then everybody that's a member can come and bring their all-star teams to Atlanta. We've got an open championship for all members.
Wow.
And then we've got a tournament of state champions, which is our BCBS championship.
So the championship team in Mississippi that wins the Mississippi State Championship, they get the invite to go.
They get the invite to come to Atlanta and play against the other 5 state champions.
Wow.
And then we put them in Braves uniforms.
No way.
and we add a Braves game to it and a parade on the field, and that's a lot of fun.
And when do they do this each year?
This is the end of June.
Okay.
It's always the end of June. So our open championships are for anybody that's affiliated and wants to come play. Right. And that's the weekend before that. So that's June 21st, 22nd.
Okay.
And our overall championships are June 28th and 29th.
I think the Daily Parks and Rec show needs to be there.
Absolutely needs to be there. Absolutely.
So next week I'm going to go visit the stadium and try to just learn more. Every time I learn more about what y'all are doing, I really want to be a part of it. And I think this is exactly what Parks and Rec should be doing and y'all are essentially just investing in community league baseball.
Yeah, and it's just really exciting to have what I believe the best organization in professional sports.
Yeah.
And what a lot of people believe that to be so much behind it. I mean, everybody in the organization is excited about it, wants to be a part of it. So it's just it's a big concern of theirs. And to have them invest into our kids like this, it's unparalleled and it's great.
Yeah.
It's just going to set us up for success down in the future. We've got other teams, other major league teams that are paying attention to what we're doing, trying to start out in their part of the world.
Fantastic. And we want to be a part of that growth because I really think this is the pro teams really giving back and investing in their future all-stars.
It is. Absolutely.
This is their future fans. This is their future players.
Yeah. And the game's changed with how media's changed. TBS used to, when I was a kid, had Braves baseball all over the country. And so Braves, people knew Braves baseball. They knew the players and knew everything going on with the Braves across the country because of TBS. That don't exist anymore. And now it's more regionally. Right. And now with the streaming services and stuff, it's really hard for people to even watch Braves games. So we're trying to fix that. But at the same time, kids, it's changed. So, their attention span and what they're looking at every day, they're not watching TV as much. They're on their phones watching 1-minute videos. And so, it's being able to reach out and touch and feel every park and the kids within that park and having some influence on them will help to, one, create baseball fans, Braves fans, but keep kids interested in the game.
Right. Now, if you become an affiliate with Braves Country and you're a park, do you get like the little sign you put on your outfield?
Yeah,
or what is that?
We send them a sign to put on their outfield. That's one thing we can do. And then we've got a bunch of a la carte, things that they can do if they want. We've got a membership packet for each kid that has a drawstring bag and a hat and like eye black and wristband, stuff like that.
Nice.
For kids that anybody can get.
And is there a website for this?
Yeah, it's the Braves website. It's
okay,
it's
perfect.
the Atlanta Braves website. If you Google Braves country baseball and softball, it goes right to it.
Okay.
If you just go on the Braves website, it's going to take you a long time to figure out how to get to it, just because
Okay.
there's so many things on there. But it's just under communities. But if you just Google Braves country baseball and softball, it goes right to it. And there's a form to fill out at the end, and then that goes to me. Everybody fills it out. I turn around and call and talk to them about it.
Well, fantastic. Well, we're gonna see if we can find a way to partner with y'all, get the word out. I love what y'all are doing, and y'all are right square in the middle of a lot of the states that we work in.
Yeah.
A lot of networks around. So appreciate.
That's great. Well,
appreciate you coming on the show.
Me. Yes,
I'll
sir.
see you next week too, man.
All right.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Let's see. All right.
I think it's a great.
Welcome to the Daily Parks and Rec Show. As Craig LeBlanc from the Daily Parks and Recreation Show says, parks and recreation aren't just spaces, they're the soul of our communities. Across America, parks provide more than just a scenic escape. They're places where people connect, stay active, and create lasting memories. Parks promote physical health with trails, sports fields, and playgrounds while boosting mental well-being through the calming effects of nature. Recreation programs bring communities together, offering everything from fitness classes to cultural events. And as Craig often highlights, parks also play a key role in protecting the environment and driving local economies by attracting visitors and increasing property values. Whether it's a family picnic, a weekend hike, or simply enjoying the outdoors, parks and recreation are where life happens. Want to dive deeper into the stories behind America's parks? Tune in to the Daily Parks and Recreation Show with Craig LeBlanc for inspiring insights, tips, and updates about the spaces that bring us all together.